Hi, welcome to another edition of paparuccicooks.com for family and friends. It's been really gratifying to hear everybody talk and send us messages about getting together with their family and friends around some of the recipes we've posted already. Keep them coming, and it's been a lot of fun. We've actually been included in some of them ourselves, so it's been great. But sometimes, and Valentine's Day weekend is the perfect time for this, is maybe it's better to just dial it back a little bit and have dinner for two, dinner for the one you love. So today we are cooking Perry's favorite pasta, spaghetti carbonara. Okay, so to start this recipe, there's not a lot of ingredients, so I really recommend good quality cheeses, guanciale, bacon, eggs, pasta. That's all you need. A few grains of pepper. Problem is, when we're in Colorado, I don't really find guanciale. I can find a lot of beef products, but not very many pork products. So we had to end up going with pancetta. You could also use bacon that's not smoked, hopefully uncured, get the thick strips. That's be the third choice. Guanciale 1, pancetta 2, bacon 3. In a pan that is still cold, I'm gonna put, this is actually 8 ounces of pancetta. The recipe calls for 4 to 6, but Perry likes a lot of pancetta, so we're going with a little bit more. I'm gonna start it in a cold pan, just to slowly render out some of this fat, and this will probably take about 8 or 10 minutes or so. I also have a pot of salted boiling water going, ready for the pasta. Okay, so here's the color that we're looking for in the pancetta. Not perfectly crispy all the way through because it is still gonna be heating up later, but we got a nice rendering of a lot of the fat out. I actually blotted a little bit out because we are using extra pancetta, and that's a nice amount of fat just because we're going to want to have to coat the spaghetti when it's ready. The water is ready to go as well, so let's get to going on our sauce. First thing we're going to do is we are going to add the homemade pasta. This is spaghetti. Now I've made this with 2 cups of Italian double O flour and 3 eggs and a pinch of salt. If you want to use dried pasta, feel free. Make sure you use a really good quality one. If you need a little refresher on how to make the spaghetti or fettuccine, which is perfect for this dish, you can go visit www.paparuccicooks.com, get a little refresher on the pasta course. All right, so this is now going in. It's not going to take very long, so we are almost there, and you can see how fast this goes. Spaghetti into the boiling water. We are going to take the 2 cheeses. We have Romano and Parmesan. We've freshly grated them just before, and I'm adding 4 egg yolks to it. All right, and then I'm going to grind a little pepper and add a little of the pasta water once it gets boiling again. So I grind a little bit of pepper in there and add a pinch of salt and get a nice little stir going here. We're going to add a little bit of the hot water here in a little bit. Let me cover this again because it didn't really get to a boil right away. All right, so let's get this boiling here. We got this ready to go, and in about a minute we'll finish it all together. Okay, so we got the pasta pretty much ready. It only takes a couple minutes, maybe 2-3 minutes. And we are going to carefully spoon this right into the pancetta. It's going to splatter a little bit, so I'm going to bring it over here. We just got the kitchen cleaned. I don't want to be make it too much of a mess. And there we go. We're going to work in quick fashion. I'm actually going to take a sidetrack a little bit here because since we are making this the way Perry likes it, she likes to have peas in her carbonara. I don't, so we're going to make separate dishes here. So there goes her peas. It's just going to be a few minutes. And working quickly, it's a good idea to just kind of get all the spaghetti noodles covered in some of that pancetta fat, which tastes absolutely fabulous when it's all in there. See, it's all kind of absorbed. Now, I'm going to turn the heat off, and this is where I'm going to add the cheese and eggs. And again, we're going to work very fast here because we don't want scrambled eggs, we want pasta carbonara. So I'm going to scoop all this out, and I'm going to use a little bit of the hot pasta water as a little bit of a sauce, kind of emulsifier. And I'm going to get this all stirred up really quickly. There goes a pea. I hope Maisie likes peas. And just kind of, if it's not thick enough, oh, there goes a little pancetta. Then what we'll do is we'll add a little bit more water, but this looks like it's kind of coming together right now. So this was, as a reminder, this was 4 eggs, 4 egg yolks. This was about 3/4 of a cup each of Parmigiano Reggiano and Romano cheese. See how that's all kind of all creamy and good right there? And really there was no butter or cream or anything. That's just egg yolk and pasta water. All right, molto bene. All right, so we're gonna turn this off and serve it up. Okay, so now it's time to dish up. I have our serving bowls right here. I'm gonna serve mine over here first without making too much of a mess. And I'm gonna top mine with some fresh grated pepper. Carbonara actually stands for charcoal maker pasta, so that's the other intention. We're now gonna take Perry's peas. We're gonna kind of toss them right in there. Get this a nice little stir here. And there she goes. She's got peas and plenty of pancetta for Perry. See what I did there? All right, we even got a few leftovers, which of course you'll take care of. Okay. So there you have it, pasta carbonara. It is a basic dish, Roman pasta dish, just a few ingredients. The recipe will be at paparuccicooks.com. Make sure you visit, sign up for future videos, check back on ones we've already done. And here's to dinner with the one you love. Buon appetito.